Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Arma 3. Today, we are going to take a look at the Global Mobilization or Glob Mob Creator DLC that is releasing tomorrow on Monday. In this short video, we are going to go over what Creator DLCs or add-ons are. We're going to take a deeper look at Glob Mob or Global Mobilization as a whole. We're going to take a look at their weapons, their vehicles, take a look at the map. We also have some exclusive screenshots to show you, thanks to BI and the Vertex Mock team behind Glob Mob for allowing me to show these exclusive screenshots to you. So with that being said, let's get going. I'm going to explain to you what Creator DLCs are in Arma 3. So obviously, the question on a lot of people's minds is, what is this Creator DLC? Well, a post almost a year and a half ago on the BI forums basically went over that. Now, I'm not going to go over it entirely. Feel 100% free to check out the link in the description or the link in the pinned comment below the video to check out this post for yourself. Now, there's 2 points in this post that I think are the most important to the average Arma 3 player, and they are as follows. Point 1, any existing free Arma 3 mod or add-on cannot be pulled and then be released as a paid add-on. You'd have to come up with something new. Also, important for people with smaller hard drives or people with bad internet connections, this is actually a really good one. It's an optional installation. So if you do not buy one of these add-ons, you won't actually have to download gigs and gigs of gigs you cannot even use until you buy it. So obviously now you're probably itching to learn more about Global Mobilization, its contents, and what it has to offer. So first of all, let's go to the Steam store page. I will link in the description. They're going to be adding 42 vehicles and vehicle variants, including Leopards, T-55s, BMPs, M113s, Flak Panzers, and a ton of trucks, civilian vehicles, motorbikes, and even bicycles. Now, like I said, they have West Germany, East Germany, and they also have quite a few civilian vehicles available in different color schemes. They're going to be adding 21 weapons from the G3, the AK-74, the RPK, the Panzerfaust 44, flare guns, handguns, anti-tank guided launchers, and obviously grenades, binoculars, and all the relevant optics that you would expect in a Cold War scenario. Moving on, we have clothing for West Germany, we have police uniforms, Bundesgrenzschutz field suit, tank crew overall, obviously different variants of the field suits from summer, autumn, and winter. For East Germany, we have summer and winter field service suits, officer dress uniform, police officer uniform, and we also have Danish infantry with both summer and winter combat suits. And this is just a selection. There's more to be added in the DLC. Feel free to check out the link in the description. So besides adding vehicles, weapons, and uniforms, Glob Mob also adds a terrain for you to use, 2 terrains actually for you to use. Weferlingen comes in both a summer and winter variant. The devs have painstakingly tried to recreate the area around Weferlingen, a real-life location in Germany, as it was in 1983, with the Iron Curtain, the famous wall that separated East and West Germany, included in the terrain. So this picture I made in Google Maps basically shows you the real-life location where this takes place. Now here I have a picture that I'm actually going to be using for another reason in a second, but it's the only picture I have of the entire map, and it showcases that almost one-to-one, the map has been based on the real-life location, which I think is something really, really cool. Right now on your screen, you can see a rough estimate of how large the new terrain will be. The red and largest outline is the outline of Altus from coast to coast. Then the inside green markings is Tanoa size. The inside orange markings are Malden 2035 size. And then black is Stratus. As you can see, this map doesn't have any oceans to fluff up its size, doesn't have any large waterways fluffing up its size on the outside. It is pure land, bigger than Chernerus, by Chernerus being 225 square kilometers. Weferlingen is 419 square kilometers. So I figured, why not take a little bit of a more detailed look into some of the vehicles they'll be adding in Glob Mob, starting off with the West German Kampfpanzer 1A 1A1 and the Kampfpanzer 1A3 Leopard main battle tanks. So you have to keep in mind, by the way, that I'm just going straight off of screenshots that I'm showing you right now. I don't have any ability to access the mod or add-on before you guys are able to. So here in this screenshot, you can actually see the mod ability of the Kampfpanzer 1A, 1A2. In this case, you can add ammo boxes, you can remove ammo boxes, you can add canisters, camo nets, skirts, even a tarpaulin. Not sure what that means, but it sounds really cool. We have a ton of different camos available. There is no screenshot of the tanks in different camouflage besides the 2 or 3 that you'll see throughout the video, but there is this screenshot on the wiki which discusses all of the different camouflages that will be available here right now. And before we look at another vehicle, one more picture that's kind of relevant to the Leopard tank here is the editor panel for the Kampfpanzer 1A, 1A1. Here you can determine the license plate number, the tactical number, insignias, company insignias. You can even change the nation's insignia. There is a lot of options. This will go for vehicles, this will go for trucks, tanks, making basically possible to have 20 Leopards on the field in different camos with different markings. I don't know the exact numbers available, but you're looking at thousands, if not more, different combinations if you wanted to make each and every tank just a little bit different from the next one. So moving on from the Leopard tank, we now look at the M113 APC. It comes in 4 main variants: an APC with an MG3, an APC with an ATGM launcher, an APC as a command vehicle, and an APC as an ambulance. Here I have used some historical M113 pictures as well as some pictures from Glob Mob. They look absolutely amazing. I love the fact that there's, again, multiple camos from desert to olive to woodland, just as with the Leopard. There's no screenshot of the ability to take off fuel cans or add fuel cans, etc., but I can only assume there's going to be a lot of options to modify these M113s as much as the Leopard pictures I showed earlier. So obviously the East German military needs something to defend themselves with against the Leopard 1 tanks. Meet the T-55. Over 90,000 of these tanks have been built since it was introduced in the late 40s, and well, the East Germans have quite a ton of them. To put that number into perspective, only about 5,000 Leopard 1s have been made all in all. So you have quantity is definitely on the side of the T-55. Also, armor. Now where speed and agility are concerned, the Leopard's gonna win that every day of the week, but a good Leopard commander will not have a straight-on battle with a T-55. They will sneak around, go for its flank, or make at least sure they fire the first shot. There is a couple of single-player and also multiplayer missions that will ship with the add-ons release. There will be 10 single-player missions available. The campaign will be called State Scarlet. You're going to be following Private Klemmer, who is a draftee into the West German military, and Sergeant Brandt, who is the leader of a Leopard 1 tank platoon. We were talking earlier how it's going to be hard as a Leopard leader to take out T-55s. It's going to be interesting to see how this will work during the campaign. Last but not least, the entire campaign is voiced in German with very welcome and also optional English subtitles available. Besides the single-player campaign, quite a large amount of multiplayer scenario 17 will also be launching with the release. 13 co-op and 4 PvP modes, and this might be my favorite thing in this entire list. This includes a not classic deathmatch game mode called Fashion Police, in which teams can quickly change based on the clothing you are wearing. That sounds absolutely fantastic and really fun. So before I end this video, I wanted to ask you guys a question. Now we know that Glob Mob is going to be the first creator DLC. Now they did mention they want to put out multiple add-ons before Arma 3 is, cut and we move to Arma 4 or whatever. So what would you like to see in the next add-on or the next creator DLC? Maybe something World War II, maybe something modern, maybe something pre-World War II, maybe you want to see something sci-fi. Or would you like to see a project that builds upon Arma 3's vanilla setting and gives us a super big add-on much like Tanoa/Apex was? let me know in the comment section. Once again, giant shout out to BI and to Vertex Mocked. I would like to thank Vertex Mocked's devs for being so open with me and being able to talk to me all the time when I had questions about their stuff, mainly for this video's purpose. Tomorrow, when Glob Mob releases, I'm going to be doing a live stream on Twitch, going over the map, showcasing it, because I have a very high internet speed, and I'm assuming lots of people will be very interested to see what's actually inside Glob Mob, have a detailed look at the map, and mess around the editor. So if you're up for that, keep an eye on my channel for tomorrow. For now, I hope you guys have a very pleasant Sunday. Cheers!